What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another late night, another epic within the comedy genre. Today we'll be watching Monty Python and the Holy Grail. I know that there's a series of films with Monty Python. I've never seen any of them. I'm quite ignorant when it comes to their brand of comedy. So it will be interesting to sort of get into the first one, sort of get a flavor for what it's all about, a la Young Frankenstein going into Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. I really appreciated those films, but it all came from watching Young Frankenstein first and realizing how brilliant this film is. So going to head into this film, I have no idea what I'm getting myself into, but that's part of the fun of it. And without any further delay, let's get into the picture, because Captain, we are a go. What an introduction with this theme score and these funny subtitles. They've been sacked. Everything is misspelled as well. Or probably in a different language. Moose trained by. What a long name. I think this is probably the first that I've ever seen like a credits before the film, like making fun of it. At least within that, there's the editor probably is the real credit.
What up?
I expected a horse. That was funny.
We have ridden since the snows of winter covered this land. Through the kingdom of Mercia, through...
Where'd you get the coconuts?
We found them.
Found them? In Mercia, the coconut's tropical.
I like that who he's talking to is just this small little character with no... It's just a shadow.
Will you go and tell your master that Arthur from the court of Camelot is here?
Listen, in order to maintain airspeed velocity, a swallow needs to be...
He's still on the coconut.
But then, of course, African swallows are non-migratory. Oh, yeah. So they couldn't bring a coconut back anyway.
Wait a minute. Supposing two swallows carried it together.
No, they don't have it.
What a great angle. They're still discussing it, and it shows you sort of the breadth of the whole castle and how high you had to talk to.
It's against regulations.
I don't want to go on the cart.
Oh, don't be such a baby. I can't take him.
I feel fine.
Well, do us a favour. I can't.
Do us a favor. Take this live man as a dead man.
Isn't there something you can do?
I feel happy. I feel happy.
Ah, thanks very much. That's all. See you on Thursday.
Wow. Wow. Well, that's one way to make a living. I like that his servant is just walking normally with the coconuts and he's actually trotting.
We're living in a dictatorship, a self-perpetuating autocracy in which the working classes...
Oh, there you go, bringing class into it again.
Well, that's what it's all about. If only people would realize...
Please, good people.
First is about the swallow, now it's about societal dictatorship and autonomy.
Held aloft Excalibur from the bosom of the water, signifying by divine providence that I, Arthur, was to carry Excalibur. That is why I'm your king.
This divine proclamation, the sound, no climax.
Come and see the violence inherent in the system. Help, help, I'm being repressed, bloody peasant. Oh, what a giveaway. Did you hear that? Did you hear that, eh? That's what I'm on about. Did you see him repressing me?
This guy is better at gaining a following than him. What great cross-editing that was. Fight. His triumphant music. Fight. His triumphant music. Wow. Oh boy. Okay, he definitely wants to recruit whoever this Black Knight is.
You have proved yourself worthy. Will you join me?
He just has to say a word to pique his interest. Wow, Arthur, King of the Britons, seems to know his way around a battle.
Now stand aside, worthy adversary.
'Tis but a scratch.
A scratch? Your arm's off.
No, it isn't.
Well, what's that then?
There's blood pouring out.
Victory is mine. We thank thee, Lord, that in thy mercy...
But 2 scratches.
Look, stop that!
Chicken! Chicken!
Look, I'll have your leg. Right!
Oh, don't attack with 1 leg now.
Come on, then. All right. We'll call it a draw.
Come, Patsy.
Oh, I see.
We'll call it a draw. As long as his head is not removed, it's a draw.
The nose?
And the hat. But she's a witch.
Did you just...
Oh boy. They want to just murder her.
Well, she turned me into a newt. A newt? I got better.
Burn her anyway!
Oh, is he gonna recruit her?
Does a wood sink in water?
No, no.
No, it floats. It floats.
Throw her into the pond! She's made of wood.
And therefore... A witch!
A witch!
What sort of quality inspection is this?
It's a fair cop.
Absolutely ridiculous. Whoever this knight is. I like the fact that he keeps opening his helmet.
Together they formed a band whose names and deeds were to be retold throughout the centuries. The Knights of the Round Table.
What an interesting narrative, like, device to sort of round up his entire posse.
Many times we give and rhymes that are quite unsingable. We're off mad in Camelot, we sing from the diaphragm.
This is not what I expected of the Knights of the Round Table. The group got bigger, except the coconut still won. The poor slave.
A blessing from the Lord. God be praised.
Interesting. Okay, now he has his mission. And what... Very interesting that they have such a variety of, like, they have sort of animated style, a mixture of live action and animated style, sort of a musical. It's a lot of them. It's a huge mix.
Hello!
The trumpet didn't do anything. Anticlimactic, but I was wrong. They had more than one servant with the coconut.
Well, what are you then?
I'm French. Why do you think I have this outrageous accent, you silly king?
What are you doing in England?
Mind your own business.
Isn't he self-aware of how ridiculous his accent is?
Now, this is your last chance. I've been more than reasonable. Fetchy la vache. Quoi? Fetchy la vache. If you do not agree to my commands, then I shall... Jesus Christ! Right.
What was that? They launched a cow. It's difficult to see that Arthur, the king of the Britain, Arthur, he defeated the Black Knight, but he could not get past this and charge the castle when they were throwing all this livestock.
taking the French by surprise. Not only by surprise, but totally unarmed.
Who leaps out?
Lancelot, Galahad, and I.
Run away!
Oh man, poor servant. They have a huge catapult.
Having consulted his closest knights, decided that they should separate and search for the Grail individually. Now this is what they did.
What is going on? Wow. That's another layer added, you know, the documentary crew. We're in modern times.
His head smashed in and his heart cut out and his liver removed and his bowels unplugged and his nostrils raped and his bottom burnt off and his penis...
That's enough music for now, lads.
They were actually singing it, heading towards certain death.
All right. We'll kill him first, and then have tea and biscuits. Yes. Oh, not biscuits. All right.
Tea and biscuits follow after all this bloody murder.
When danger reared its ugly head, he bravely turned his tail and fled. Yes, brave Sir Robin turned about and gallantly he chickened out.
What an honest group he has. And he's improvising the song as he goes.
What seems to be the trouble?
They're doctors?
They have a basic medical training, yes. Oh, come. You must try.
Basic medical training? From where?
Bad, naughty Zoot! She has been setting a light to our beacon, which I've just remembered is Grail-shaped. It's not the first time we've had this problem.
It's not the real Grail.
Their beacon just happens to be a Grail shape. The irony.
Oh, I am enjoying this scene.
Get on with it!
Oh, wicked Zoot! She must pay the...
That's rather interesting. The fourth wall breaking, except they're all within the movie and they're all telling for this production to keep on going. It's almost like a live performance theater.
But they were still no nearer the Grail. Meanwhile, King Arthur and Sir Bedevere, not more than a swallow's flight away, had discovered something.
Scene
That's
24.
an unladen swallow's flight, obviously.
This is just brilliant. There's that Disney aspect to the whole storybook.
Where is the Grail?
Seek you the Bridge of Death.
The Bridge of Death, which leads to the Grail?
The man just disappeared and they followed him.
You are just and fair, and we will return with the shrubbery.
One that looks nice.
Of course.
And not too expensive.
Yes.
Now, go!
Just and fair. I don't know about that. They're still investigating the husband's death, the famous historian.
One day, lad, all this will be yours.
What, the curtains?
No, not the curtains, lad. Oh, what you So I built a third one. That burned down, fell over, then sank into the swamp. But the fourth one stayed up. And that's what you're going to get, lad.
The third one stayed up and the son doesn't even want it.
I want the girl that I marry to have a certain special something.
Cut that out!
The fact that he's addressing the music that's sort of inspiring him to this aspirational life of the wife or this music. It's funny.
And we will with him
Just keep him in here.
until you or anyone else...
No, not anyone else, just me.
Just you.
Get back.
Get back.
Enough to drive the father to fire both of them.
But further. Shut your noise, you, and get that suit on.
Boy, that was like a minute 30 on just this simple joke.
Come on, Concord!
Message for you, sir.
Concord, speak to me!
It will just be scribbles.
I am in the tall tower of Swamp Castle at last. A call, a cry of distress. This could be the sign that leads us to the Holy Grail. Brave, brave
What?
Concord.
How does the two even correlate?
No, I feel fine, actually.
Farewell, sweet Concord.
I'll just stay here then, shall I, sir?
He so wants to be a hero. Except the sweet Concord. Yeah, how he's able to continue on with the service of tutuk tutuk. Oh, let me guess. This is gonna go back and forth. He's gonna still seem so far away. This guy came out of nowhere. What is he doing? He sees somebody in distress and he kills the whole people, everyone in the castle.
I knew that somewhere out there, there must be someone. Oh, stop that! Stop that! Stop it! Stop it!
He cannot encourage his son to find his triumph.
You only killed the bride's father, that's all.
Well, I really didn't mean to.
Didn't mean to. You put your sword right through his head.
Oh, dear. Is he all right?
You even kicked the bride in the chest. This is going to cost me a fortune.
Well, I can explain. I was in the forest.
Oh, the prince is gonna fall. He's gonna fall.
I am ready!
I mean to be so understanding. So when I'm in this idiom, I sometimes get a bit sort of carried away.
Just like that.
Sorry. You see what I mean? I just get carried away. I'm really most awfully sorry. Sorry, everyone.
Sorry, I get carried away. Like, where's the search for the Holy Grail?
My son Herbert has just fallen to his death. But I don't want to think I've lost a son so much as gained a daughter.
Wow. This guy only cares about the land.
For since her own father, when he seemed about to recover, suddenly felt the icy hand of death upon him. Oh, he died! And I want his only daughter to look upon me as her own dad. A very real and legally binding sense.
He did that in plain sight.
No, I was saved at the last minute.
Ow!
Well, I'll tell you.
Not like that! Not like that! No! Stop it!
He's going to tell, 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 he's going to tell.
Everybody joins into the production of this musical.
No shrubbery. Ni. No. No, it's not that. It's ni. No. No, ni. You're not doing it properly. Ni. Ni. That's it. You've got it.
And this oppression, and this taking advantage, this threatening. All with one word. That makes no sense.
My name is Roger the Shrubber. I arrange, design, and sell shrubberies.
Ni. No. O Knights of Ni, we have brought you your shrubbery. May we go now?
It is a good shrubbery. I like the laurels particularly.
Of course, they just so happen to find a shrubist.
Stop saying the word! The word!
Oh, stop it!
Oh, you said it again!
That's it.
Hey, I said it! Oh, I said it again! And there again, that's 3 it! Oh!
And their Achilles heel is it.
Beyond the forest, they met Lancelot and Galahad, and there was much rejoicing.
Finally, the posse is back. Now let's see their eventual, succession in this adventure. Whether they actually find it.
Forward!
I like how Robin's shield just has a chicken on it.
By what name are you known?
There are some who call me Tim.
Greetings, Tim the Enchanter.
I was expecting something else.
You seek the Holy Grail.
That is our quest. You know much that is hidden, O Tim.
Quite.
What is he doing? Who is he trying to impress?
But I don't suppose you could tell us where we might find a
Why is it so hard to form the sentence?
Look, you're a busy man.
Yes, I can.
Busy man with useless pyrotechnics. They all seem so nervous when they're talking to him as well. They can't form a sentence. That's a brilliant shot. Except I think that's not. It's just perspective.
I'm warning you.
What's he do? Nibble your bum?
He's got huge, sharp. He can leap about. Look at the bones.
Tim really sold it well.
Jesus Christ! I warned you.
I've done it again.
I warned you, but did you listen?
That's some rabbit.
Right, how many did we...
This is such a small little cute rabbit.
Being the third number be reached, then lobbest thou thy holy hand grenade of Antioch towards thy foe, who being naughty in my sight, shall snuff it.
So it functions exactly like a real grenade.
3.
Okay, looks like he actually got the rabbit.
In the castle of...
What?
The castle of...
That's actually what it reads. An entire paragraph with such small, like carvings.
My God! It's the legendary black beast of... That's it! That's it! Run away! Run away!
Wow. What an interesting workaround through production. No need to have an actual monster. You can just do it in sort of like an animated way.
When suddenly, the animator suffered a fatal heart attack. The cartoon peril was no more. The quest for the Holy Grail could continue.
You're kidding this is one great parody.
Hey, I've got a great idea. Why doesn't Lancelot go?
Yes, let me go, my liege.
Of course he would volunteer himself. He's such a hero.
What is your favorite color? Blue. Right, off you go.
Some random questions.
What is the capital of Assyria?
I don't know that.
Bye-bye, Sir Robin of Camelot.
What is your favorite color?
Blue. No.
He lied. How could he not know? Bye-bye, Sir Galahad.
What is the airspeed velocity of an unladen swallow?
An African or European swallow?
Huh? I don't know that.
He turned the question on him. Of course, an intermission right at the very end of the film.
Lancelot!
Where's this music coming from now? Everything is suspect. You gotta question everything. What pathway did Sir Lancelot go? That he found the police, or that the police found him? this seems like it's leading somewhere, except they just got on a boat. Who knows where it's heading?
Hello, dappy English kniggets and Monsieur Arthur King, who has the brain of a duck, you know. So, we French fellows out with you a second time.
How dare you...
Again? How are they here so quickly?
You ain't heard nothing yet, dappy English kniggets.
Aw, once again, they can't storm the castle. The French have done a good job of shooing them away. Where did he get this entire army from? They're battle ready as well.
We shall not stop our fight till each one of you lies dead, and the Holy Grail returns to those whom God has chosen.
He made that speech from such a distance, and you could still hear the French like booing them.
Yes, they're the ones, I'm sure.
Come on, anybody else to go to? I'll come to the back.
You're kidding me. What? This almost seems like a play act, like a live play acting.
All right, Sonny, that's enough. Just pack that in.
What just happened? Wow. Thoughts on this ridiculously outrageous quest for the Holy Grail, which never was. It's all made up. It's all fantasy. It's all part of this production. Who knows what the story is really about? Whether it's just about a group of men that decided that they wanted to go like overtly rich people that just wanted to have a production of a reenactment in a modern day of King Arthur looking after this Holy Grail, hiring animators, hiring all these various extras to have elaborate sets, and while really killing people, the historian and this going traversing and sojourning across these landscapes to find this one Holy Grail as an assignment from God. This film, it's brilliantly put together. Really like the different elements that really come together. Animation, sort of the running joke on sort of these type of epic films and period pieces. But yeah, like their brand of comedy is very smart, quite dry. But I'm assuming there are parts where where I was supposed to laugh, I probably didn't, and where no, I think I probably found all of the jokes pretty hilarious. Yeah, there must have been some parts where it just completely went over my head, but this is a interesting introduction into Monty Python, and if I'm not mistaken, you know, several of the actors that comprise this group, they were playing multiple roles in the film. You can sort of see it, and it's sort of the low production, like the low budget, if you will. I'm actually interested to see what the budget of this film was, but it sort of works in their favor. In sort of this cinema verite, or like this docu, half drama, half docu sort of format, how everything works together. It actually works very much in their favor to make this sort of epic and reuse actors. And it sort of makes sense that they're reusing actors and actors are playing different characters, is because this entire thing could just be a reenactment or a playful imagination, but they're taking it seriously. Sort of those things. I don't know what they're called, but I know there are groups out there that do these reenactments, historical reenactments of wars, and they do it to such a T, like such a specific degree of realism, and their head is so into it. I'm assuming this is also part of that joke and making fun of those groups. You know, they didn't even have horses. That goes to the sort of the production quality, like the low budget of the actual, not the film, but what these group of men were trying to do with this entire crusade. But it was a fun film, and I'm awaiting to be corrected or to read more about the production, the background of this production, because I know this film is quite famous and it has quite a loyal fan base, and I'm pretty sure you guys would probably have something interesting for me to read about. But yeah, until the next Monty Python film, stay safe and continue searching. Take care, guys.
What's up, you cinephiles? Thank you very much for making it to the very end. Me and Big Willie don't take that for granted. We really appreciate you. Now, if you'd like to show your support to us, you know what you can do up here. You can smash that button, really just smash it. And you know, if you would like to check out some more content, they're all curated by days up over here and playlists. So, you know what? We hope you're having a great day. Don't crumble and just continue to smile and be a good bastion of cinema.